So there's this one time, this one day where my leaders put me in businesses, and I don't really like doing businesses. I don't feel comfortable, but I just got through it. And like after the businesses, in between businesses, there's like this little section of apartments, and so I got to one of the apartments, and a lady opened the door, and she was smoking. And as soon as I told her we're Christian students, she pulled out her cigarette. And we began talking, and I began to sharing with her the peace above the storm. And she was like, man, like I really need this in my life right now. And she began to share with me the different things that she's been going through. Like for instance, she's been like battling with like drug issues, drug abuse, things like that. And she began to share like how she began using drugs. A few months before I knocked on her door, a man actually had kidnapped her for 6 weeks, and he prostituted her out. He made her use drugs, things like that. So she finally broke free from that, and she got home, and she's been going to rehab to try to help stop using drugs, things like that. And so I came to her house, and I began sharing with her, like asking her about her faith. She says she's Catholic, but she doesn't really go, but she's looking for a church. And so I ended up sharing with her, like, oh, we sign people up for Bible studies, things like that. And so she ended up signing up for Bible studies, and she began to cry, like, oh, like you came to my house at the right time, because a few days ago I was actually thinking about committing suicide. I was like, wow, like God used me to reach her. Even though I didn't really feel comfortable doing businesses, He led me through the businesses and through the uncomfortableness, and He brought me to her. And so I was able to comfort her, and I was able to pray with her, and she was just crying and things like that. But she didn't have enough money for the peace above the storm, so she ended up just getting the steps of Christ. So she was really blessed by me coming, and I was blessed by her as well. And we prayed, and we hugged at the end, and she was just very excited that I came by.